Well, the LEGO Nightmare Before Christmas set was officially revealed. A LEGO Ideas release on the 3rd of September for LEGO Insiders and 6th of September for everybody else at LEGO stores and LEGO Shop at Home. This retails for $200 in the United States with 2,193 pieces and 8 characters. First off, I love The Nightmare Before Christmas. I think it's one of my favorite musicals of all time. This is also one of my favorite animated movies of all time that I only discovered as an adult. Yeah, for some reason, I never watched this as a kid. I'm kind of sad I didn't. But yeah, most songs in here are just amazing songs in general and are great, especially around Halloween time. Some people even say around Christmas time. The build for Spiral Hill is perfect. The iconic backdrop. Like, this was in so many hot topics in various merchandise and pop culture. It seemed like around the 2000s, because Nightmare Before Christmas wasn't like initially popular, and then it kind of picked up, almost like I think a Hocus Pocus, which was of course last year's Halloween Disney set. And there's even some interesting history that Nightmare Before Christmas wasn't initially treated as a Disney movie, being distributed under one of their other labels. But we won't get into all the film stuff now. Go to Just 2 Film for that stuff. Now, the build of this, I love how this looks, but I was wondering, how is the moon done? Is it a dish piece? Seems like it's, cardboard or film or thin plastic, not ABS or the actual plastic of Lego brick, which I don't really like. I kind of do wish that was like a dish piece or something instead of something that's probably a bit flimsy, but I don't know. It would have been cool if that was an actual Lego element. Though people go say, hey, why are you gatekeeping Lego elements? You know, this is technically a piece produced by Lego, even if it's not a traditional brick or, dish or whatever. So that, I love the build of. It's just a bit of a holdback there. They should have just released a set as this section here and make it a lot cheaper. Would have been on board. And my gosh, now more than ever, seeing the beautiful pumpkin setup. I want a light brick that could fit into Lego jack-o'-lantern pieces. I loved pumpkins growing up. I want to be a pumpkin patch farmer. Yeah, that was like my dream. Well, when I was really young, I was like, I want to be Buzz Lightyear. And when I grew up, I just became a dumb train. I mean, I won't really spend much time on comparing this to the Lego Ideas project because I'm satisfied with how much they downsized this. Because again, I don't want to be paying too much money on Lego nowadays. But it is actually an improvement with the actual set on the moon, because the original Ideas pitch didn't even have the moon. I have to say, the rest of this set is cool, but at this $200 price, it just kind of comes off like, I wish this wasn't as expensive. It feels overpriced, and I'm really not interested in the buildings over here. It's more correlated with my shifts in taste, because I think the exterior builds of these are lovely, and plus, we rarely get town halls as buildings. Though it's funny that this summer we did get the Animal Crossing one, but still, this looks great in its shaping and all. I like the banner, which seems to be a material close to the moon. However, for me personally, I just wish this was a cheaper set of this scene right here, and I think it would reach a lot more people that way. And of course, this was the project that this set is based off of. So if they removed the buildings, it would just be less accurate. Now I'm kind of like, okay, I will probably not be buying this. I'm gonna have to like request this from Lego or something. But those other buildings are important buildings, with Jack Skellington's house and the mayor's town hall. I wish a lot of the exterior designs that were stickers on these buildings were prints, especially small ones like the ones found throughout this set. But dang, I love the shaping of those buildings, which feel a lot more, I guess, intricate than the shaping of the minifigures, which could be a pro, could be a con, and we'll get to that in a little bit. For the interiors of each, we have Jack Skellington's house with a nice little Christmas tree build. The top floor build is a nice messiness, but with nothing too unique for an interior. The town hall interior, this is sad, I'm sorry. I mean, for town meeting, you get the little podium or whatever. Where are people gonna sit? There's nothing here, there's a space. Like, oh, these are chairs? Huh? Okay. Underneath, there's some secrets. That's kind of fun. With my indifference to the building, my last draw, and really honestly my main draw, is the minifigures. We're getting different takes on characters we've gotten before. as well as completely new characters. So I really like that because I love minifigures. However, the execution of these minifigures, I don't know. First off, I absolutely love the Jack Skellington update. This is the best minifigure of the set, if I had to be honest. This is such a great idea. Distinguish him from the Series 2 Disney version from 2019, but give people two takes on the same character so they could have whichever version they want. It's kind of like what they did with Toy Story 4 and the original Toy Story 3 sets. Right here, we have a longer arm and leg version exclusive to the set. I've loved that the long arms and legs of LEGO Toy Story have made a return recently with the Avatar sets, and they've appeared in some other themes since. I'm glad it's entering the world of LEGO ideas. The Sally update is very subtle and not amazing like the Jack Skellington one, but not bad in any way. We just get some slight differences if you look really closely with the torso to the one from Disney Series 2 in 2019. Now those were the two Nightmare Before Christmas characters we ever got, like in any LEGO form. Zero is absolutely adorable and a character that we really wanted since that second CMF series for Disney. That should have been an accessory with Jack Skellington, but it seems like Disney 100 really started giving us great accessories with each character in terms of actually giving us different names with one single figure. I love the Zero mold here. I am kind of reminded of the Hidden Side dog, which is something I haven't thought about for a while. Like that dog in particular as a piece. And I'm like, wow, they were really trying to give us like a little Zero character there. Of course, I think about Hidden Side every day. I miss it every day and I cry into a corner. And then we have a brick-built interpretation of the mayor. Now, a lot of people aren't going to agree with what I said here, but it's getting kind of, you know, inconsistent and distracting that, like, the mayor is this brick-built, very specialized to the shaping of the character from the film. You know, it's very intricate in terms of, like, compared to a minifigure. So when you take a look at, say, the kids, they don't have any of that intricacy and are just kind of put onto a LEGO minifigure. So there's a clash of two different styles, in my opinion. This being the only brick-built character is kind of out of place. But I guess you could say, okay, there's specialized molding for Zero. Of course, we're more used to different, more specific dog shapes for animals compared to minifigures. So that's why it doesn't really distract me as much as, say, this brick-built mare. I think this is a super clever build for the mare. And I love how they have the two faces. And then you go on to somebody like Santa Claus, of course. I have to say it that way because, sorry, that's like maybe my favorite song from the whole movie. So many bangers in this movie, it's quite insane. But for Santa Claus, you had something. You could have done something really fun, and that was take the dress piece. Not the dress bottom piece that he's already wearing, but rather the dress piece with, well, the big butt. And use it on him. Yes, that would have been so perfect for the shaping of the minifigure. Why didn't they do that? It makes me so sad. Instead, we get a very standard, honestly slim-looking Santa Claus, which is just not accurate to what you see in the film. It's not a big deal. I mean, I don't really care for Santa Claus in Nightmare Before Christmas. It's one of the least interesting characters, but of course, such an important character to the story. Now, things get really, really wacky and creepy, in my opinion, with the kids. Oogie Boogie's little minions, Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Yeah, these do not translate to minifigure form at all. You put these side by side, they look like different characters. Huge misfire in terms of interpreting a minifigure from an animated film, in my opinion. I still love the prints here. Again, they're creepy. But more specifically, Locke, it's really odd because they don't give him the mask, which is super annoying. I guess if they had the mask, it would require a whole new piece. The design of the hair, I guess, is probably the best hair piece you could choose for him in terms of not making an entirely new hair piece. And I guess LEGO was too scared to give him the devil tail piece. But the angles are just lost with this character. It just looks so different than the character in the movie. Again, the only one that gets the angles right is the mayor. Though Jack Skellington and Sally were probably more used to seeing because they've been minifigures for many years, and this is just a slight difference to those older ones. Anyways, back to these figures. Locke, then there's Shock. Shock is the witch, And the witch design uses, of course, the existing hair witch hat combo, which we've seen so many times, which I love that piece, love getting it in new colors. That still doesn't work because the hair for that character is just so much thinner. I'm also so happy to get that skirt piece in purple. Heck yes. Finally, we have Beryl. Beryl does keep their mask. The design of this has a 2014 Falcon problem, if you catch my drift. Come on, we're way past using this hair piece for hair like this. There was existing hair pieces that they would have even given us for the first time in green, which would have been awesome. But they went with this really annoying slick piece, which has been doing minifigure interpretations for years. I hate this piece. Unfortunately, when I look at him, I'm reminded of Jared Leto Joker. Now, the glaring omission in this set, where's Oogie Boogie? They could do away with the buildings, focus on the iconic scene, and maybe make this overpriced like a new Hulk set. 500 pieces at $90. Bam. But I get it. They want to stay accurate to the LEGO Ideas project. I think if they did a Oogie Boogie, it could be like this one Trolls fig a lot of people forgot about, or even like a Baymax fig. I don't know. Maybe we'll get one in Disney Series 4. Also missing is Dr. Finkelstein, which the design of would have probably looked much better than the kids as minifigures. He's a lot more humanoid and closer to the shaping of a LEGO minifigure. Glaring omission in my opinion. Still, I love a lot about this set, but again, there are some things holding it back for me, whether it be omissions or just the interpretations of some things from the movie. I think it looks lovely with out-of-the-box pictures though. I've warmed up by doing this video. Maybe I will get it closer to release than I thought. Maybe I'll ask for it for Christmas. We'll have to see. Let me know what you think of this set in the comments below. Subscribe here for more of my LEGO takes. Check out Just To Film, as I've uploaded a video on there recently and am working on my next one. And I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.